This is Mr. Joe from Virtuabotix. Today I'd like to go over the Versalino Rove control panel and some of the kind of introductory, how to get started type of stuff that you may be interested in if you just got the platform or if you're looking into it. So let's go ahead and first show how to connect up the Bluetooth. So if you have the Versalino Rove, then you probably purchased the Bluetooth Master and Slave. If you haven't, I recommend highly a package that has the Master and Slave combo with it, or to purchase them separately. Doesn't matter which one you put on the Rove itself, but if you only have the Slave, you will want to put the Slave on the Rove. And then this configuration I have, it's set up with two separate power supplies. So the 9 volts going to power this front section. The 6 volt battery pack is powering just our motors. The advantage there is that you get, in my experience, about 3 to 5 times more battery life by doing this, because your main processing area is able to operate for a long time on a 9 volt battery, and your motors don't stop working once the battery pack goes below 5 volts. The moment that your battery pack goes below 5 volts, if you're trying to power this section, you may stop getting sensing from your ultrasonic because there won't be enough juice left, and then shortly after that your actual CPU will stop working, or it'll brown out on a regular basis because of too much power being consumed off of it. Okay, so what we're going to do is over here we're going to plug in the master and let it pair up. Okay, so now it's paired. And over here we can see that it's paired too. And now let's go ahead and bring up the Rover control panel. Okay, so here is the Versalino Rove controller panel. So it's the app that's available for Windows off of Virtuabotix.com. There's a link to it from the actual product page for all the Rovers. When you first open it up, it'll check for automatic updates. As long as you're up to date, it should come straight to this screen. And you have your control panel over here. This area is reserved for some future features that I'm working on implementing, as far as integrating a camera HUD. Down here it'll tell you what keys are being pressed on your keyboard. There's the controls tab, which allows you to set your alphanumeric keys, and recently I just added support for actual special characters. And these are the actual serial commands that are sent to the Rover. So unless you're going to change the switch case in the Arduino sketch for the Versalino Rove, don't modify these. The actual control keys you are free to modify at any time. Basically, so if we look over here at our Rover, let's make sure we have the correct serial port set up. So COM27, and now our Rover is responding to ASWD. I wouldn't recommend doing this on a really high table, but I'm willing to take the risk. So that's responding there. You have, if you do the combination of up, left, or AW, it'll do a slow turn. I'm going to do WD. Slow turn. Because you see how if you just do A or D, turns on a dime, which is pretty handy. Honestly, I don't think I could do this on the table safely if it wasn't able to turn that tightly. And so that responds there. I'm not going to switch it to autonomous mode on top of the table. However, if you were to hit spacebar or the toggle mode button right here, it'll switch to autonomous mode. I designed the software on the Rove to the moment you send it any command, it'll disable autonomous mode. So if it's about to run off a table or something like that while it's in autonomous mode, you can immediately take over. And so that is the basics of operating your Versalino Rove. Look forward to seeing suggestions, or if anyone knows C# really well, I'd love to open source this and try and get some collaboration from people to get more features onto the Rove control panel. So look forward to hearing from y'all, and thank you for watching.